as she runs away.
You're running away from me.
Still torment me, comfort me.
Cheer up! You're in the happiest place on earth, okay? Can't you be a little more happier?
The happiest place on earth costs a lot of money.
It does cost a lot of money, but I'm so excited. There's the castle! Can't show off your bedroom! I got one too! For a bit. I did end up finding Peter. Caitlin wasn't feeling so well, so she was sitting down in some air conditioning while I went and hunted Peter down. Yes, so I did see Peter. He was really fun. I'll probably put in a little segment later. Hi, thank you. I'll probably put in a little segment in a little bit describing or telling the story of what happened and inserting the pictures right now. So this is a story about what happened with me running into Peter Pan at Disneyland. So I was running around with Caitlin, and Caitlin wasn't feeling so good because of the heat. It was actually like the hottest day of like Disneyland history. So I sat Caitlin down somewhere with some air conditioning, and I told her, I was like, you know, this is my last chance to go find Peter. Like the app says, like this is his last time to be out. So I really wanted to go get him and find him, and she was okay with that. So I decided to go walk around Fantasyland one more time, and I couldn't find him. I asked a cast member, his name is Mark, I asked him where I could possibly find Peter, and he said around this time of day he would usually be around, it's a Small World or like Pixie Hollow. So I went and used the restroom real quick, and I decided to make my way down to Small World. So I ran around like twice, basically trying to look for him, couldn't find him, and I decided, I was like, you know what, I should just give up, you know, I spent all this money, whatever, I'm gonna go get Caitlin and we're gonna go to California Adventureland. As I was giving up all hope, I started walking back to go get Caitlin, and I saw Captain Hook, and I was freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh, it's Captain Hook. That means Peter is not far behind. So I walked up to him and his handler, and she was like, hey, so yeah, we're just gonna be going over this way. You're more than welcome to join us. Peter Pan is not far behind. You know how he is, talking to kids. So I was like, yeah, no problem. And so I walked with them over to like this kind of platformed area with some shade, and she pointed out Peter was coming, and so she was like, hey, if you want to go get him and like make sure he comes over to this place, you know, that'll help out, you know. So I went to go get him, and I was wearing like a happy birthday pin with my name on it, and he was like, oh hey Jenny, and I was like, oh, how did you know what my name was? And he was like, I don't know, magic, which obviously I was wearing the birthday pin. So then I was talking to him on my way to the place where they were all going to be, and I had given him my hat to sign, though I was wearing this bow and it fell off because I forgot I was wearing it. So he picked it up for me, and he actually ended up clipping it onto his shirt. And so as we were walking over to the like kind of the meeting area, I was showing him my hat, and I called it my Peter hat because it says Lost Boy, and it has the feather on it, and it has a few of my Peter Pan pins on it. And he was like, oh, but who's this guy and that guy? Which was Loki and Star-Lord. And I was like, well, you see, like, I gotta have my green babes and I gotta have my Peter babes, okay? Like, I gotta have them both on, like, the same, like, thing. Also, I really didn't have anywhere else to put the pins at the time. So he was like, oh, okay, I get it. That's fine, whatever. And so he signed my hat for me. And then I had this girl take pictures for me, and afterwards Captain Hook and Peter Pan were fighting over my like hair bow, because like it's the hair bow of like Peter Pan and Wendy's trying to kiss Peter. So he was like saying that the bow was his because his face is on it, and like Captain Hook, he wasn't really saying, but he was like gesturing, saying like, oh no, it's mine, Wendy's on it, I love Wendy, Wendy, and he was like, no, it's mine, and they were like fighting over it. And then he put it into my hair for me, but he put it in like upside down and crooked, which I didn't even realize until later, but that was funny. Yeah. There you go. So that's what happened with Peter and the pictures, obviously. So yeah, now we're headed to DCA. We're gonna see if we can find Star-Lord and Loki. And yeah, thank you. But we have seen the characters so far that we really wanted to see. There's a few others that we want to see, but like it's okay that we didn't see them. Like that's fine. Is this an exit? This is an exit. Okay, so I'll see you guys in a bit. I have a question for you. So we know you died in Infinity War. It's a canon. Don't worry about it.
It's a canon. Don't just point that at me.
I'll point it at you if I want to point it at you. But my question, so if you were able to say one last thing to your brother before you died, other than the sun will shine upon us again, what would it be?
One last thing.
One last thing.
You tag your it.
Tag your it? That's great.
Yes.
That's great. Can I have a picture with you?
No, do you know why?
Why?
Because he's stuck with that name so much. Do you all want to get run over? I'm just checking. Do you want to be run over? Turn around, you're about to.
But I dress up as you in my spare time and go to Comic-Con. So I love you. Yes. So yes, I would like a portrait of you. Huh? Yes, I would. Is that okay? This guy's great. Look at this guy. His name is Mark. Shout out to Mark at Radiator Springs.
Oh, that's hot. Put your hands up 'cause the night is young. And kick your heels up when you join the fun. And as the magic sets us all aglow, I gotta know, my friends, when can we do this again?
To infinity and beyond.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Just remember what Triple Power said. Boy, you got a friend in me.
Stand back, everyone. Wow, these lights are incredible. Like they're from another galaxy. Buzz Lightyear! Buzz Lightyear! Reach for the sky! Ride like the wind, Slink! Ha ha ha!
Hi, everybody! I'm having a blast! How about you?
Put your hands up 'cause the night is young. Kick your heels up when you join the fun. And as the magic sets us all aglow, I gotta know, my friends, when can we do this again? I never want this to end. When can we do this again? I gotta know, when can we do this again?
Wow! This is great! Gosh, would you look at all these colors? Wow! This is amazing! Fantastic! That's me! This sure is fun!
'cause we can